Hello everyone, this is Joseph Erlbach with Rapid Recess again, and in today's video I would like to go over our most popular and requested installation for curbless showers, which is tub to curbless shower conversion with linear drain at the back wall, and specifically Schluter KerdiLine at the back wall. So I prepared all my pieces here, made my mock-up. This used to be let's imagine that this was a area for a tub that's 30 inches deep, 60 inches long, and we took it out. We took out that subfloor and we installed our LDK bracket kit to drop that floor or plywood floor down by 3/4 of an inch or 11/16 here, and an additional inch for that linear drain at the back wall, since we have to account for the depth of the linear drain. We cannot just drop it the same way here. We have to drop it an extra inch, and for that we have our drain support frame, or a cradle for the drain, that we waterproofed with Kerdi. And for the rest of the sloping, we have our wedges that go from 5/8 to 1/8 of an inch, so 1/4 of an inch on 12 inches. And the area that we're covering here is 36 inches deep. So now, we extended it a little bit past the 30 inches, which is usually what people want and how it works the best for them. So let's take it apart and see how all the pieces work together. There's one thing that we have to mention before we start on this installation, and it is that this type of installation with linear drain at the back wall will work only when the floor joists are running parallel to the shower entry or parallel to the back wall. Otherwise, we won't fit. If the joists are running perpendicular to the back wall or shower entry, we won't be able to recess that deep enough for the drain body, for the depth of the drain body, and that will not work. So make sure that if you promise your customer that type of installation, that your floor joists are running parallel to the shower entry. If the floor joists are running perpendicular to the shower entry, we would have to do a linear drain installation at the entry, or standard point drain installation somewhere in the middle, or wherever that tub drain used to be. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, let's have some detailed pictures and explanation here what we are doing. As you see here, this is our cradle for the linear drain. We made a slight recess here for the thickness of the steel and the glue on the KerdiLine drain, that we don't have any barrier when water is running on top of this here. And also, this whole thing is recessed an extra inch from this part, that we would accommodate the thickness of the drain body, or the depth of the drain body here. So like this, and then we go over to the sloping part, and this one will get you perfectly flush here. We even installed put the Kerdi membrane on top of our foam, that it would have a flap that we don't have to use banding, and we would have it water shedding down. And here's the entry to the shower right here, so it fits perfectly. Here's another tip, is that whatever underlayment you are going to use for the rest of your bathroom floor right here, you should use under the wedge and under the drain crate. That way you lift all three pieces at the same time to the same height, and you have a perfectly matching seam right here that you just cover with Kerdi band, and everything is working perfectly as it should. So again, we have the bathroom floor here with Ditra on it. Then we have Ditra on the first recess. That's about 11/16 of an inch right here. And we have sloping panel with Kerdi membrane on it going all the way to the drain cradle. Then we have again Schluter Ditra and the drain cradle right here. That's 1.1 inch, so that these two match perfectly here at the joint. And then we have Kerdi line recessed into the cradle, and this is how the installation, rough installation or dry fitting, looks like. Here I wanted to recap our whole kit for lowering plywood for curbless showers. And this specific one is an LDK kit, which is linear drain kit, with two types of M brackets. You can see that this is the shallow one, this is the deep one for the deeper recess at the linear drain. This is for the rest of the subfloor. The same for our Z brackets. One is deeper, one is shallower. Also, this provides the deeper recess here. This one for the rest of the floor. All the specialty screws that we provide with it, and sloping, and a cradle for the drain made out of 100 psi PET foam. That's post-consumer recycled plastic bottles extruded and put into a foam form, and we make shower pans out of it. So if you have any questions, please try us at rapidrecess.com.